Hello, welcome back to Sunshine and Magic 123. I am Alicia Clark-Teper, here with my 40 days. Healing is often done in silence. And this topic I wanted to approach today is that feeling alone and often done in silence, and ways that you can reach out and find community. So one of the things that I did when I was beginning in my healing journey was that I sought out local metaphysical fairs, local healing fairs, and I volunteered my time. And so that allows you to meet people in the community. It allows you to meet the healers that are in your community. It allows you to be of service and get to know things that are going on, and foster the relationships in the community with the healers and the readers and the psychics that are out there, as well as those who have products and other things, because we can do healings and increase the divination tools. And so as you progress on in your journey and you potentially are looking for people to talk with or to connect with, because again, when the healing is done in silence, it is a lonesome time sometimes, where you feel like no one understands you, where you are alienated because your priorities are changing, because your interests are changing, because your desires are changing. And so as that has unfolded in my life, I have definitively lost friendships because they were not in alignment. I have gained friendships though, because they are in alignment. And as you go on the healing journey is actually finding your authentic self. That's what the healing journey is for. Okay. And so as you find your authentic self, those that know you and have had a picture of you and still imagine or know you from this point in time may not be in energetic alignment with where you're at right now and where you're moving to and how you're moving forward. And that relationship then can become crunchy and not in alignment. And then they dissipate and they move on, and it's okay. I strongly suggest not burning any bridges. You just can allow things to fizzle out, and maybe in a couple years they pop back up. Maybe in a couple years they don't. But as it's going on and functioning in your life, know that those relationships do come and go. Do also know that there can be times of trials and tribulations with your family, and they don't understand you, and they don't understand why you're not doing things or why you are doing things now. And so there's been many times where my family does not understand what I'm doing, especially my husband, but he does smile, and he does just, if that makes you happy, then go ahead and do that. So things like moon water and charging crystals and putting salt in doorways, or having crystals over top of doorways, or aligning things so that the energy is in the best alignment, and knowing that that is because of the way that energy flows. And then sometimes you have to explain it. Sometimes they just think that you're kooky, and okay, I'm kooky, but then you know that the energy in your house is much happier, much more flowing, much more peaceful and calmer, because you've activated and implemented some things in your life and in your world. The other point is that as you move through this healing journey, this finding your authentic self, becoming more connected to who you are and who you desire to be in its most pure essence, it does get uncomfortable. It does discombobulate your world. It does turn it upside down. It is like the Tower card in the tarot. Change happens, and it can't stay the same. And so as that's going on, just know that it is in the best alignment for you to move forward with the energies that are presenting themselves now. and release and let go of those energies that are creating constriction and turbulence in your life. And those turbulent energies keep populating because they want to be released. How do you release them? You acknowledge them. You invite them into your world. And once you invite them in and you acknowledge them, they take up less space because you integrate the energy and you release the need to physically hold on to it in your body. With that, I hope that you find community, that you, other ways that you can seek out community. There are local Reiki shares that are free. There are local ceremonies that are held for all sorts of different things. There are local psychic fairs. There are weekend retreats. There are online meetups. There are one-on-one sessions. So know that there are ways that you can foster that in your community as well as in a greater community online. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I look forward to the next opportunity we get to connect. Thank you so very much for joining me and growing with me here on Sunshine and Magic 123.